we live. You frozen. You back yet? What happened? Pat? Wake up, Pat. Pat, you there? Pat, you stuck? I stuck. Pat, you there? Okay, that was weird, Pat.
That's weird.
Woo!
I need more music. You gypped me.
Okay. I'll give you some more music because we had technical difficulties. Here we go. Hello, people out there. It's me and Pat. I think Ash is gonna come on.
People know.
Deal. We ain't
Y'all
got to, y'all
know.
family. We ain't got to tell y'all nothing. Y'all know how this rolls. Hey, Cousin Kim.
Cousin Kim from STL.
I like that background. I love that mirror. I like the plant. I like the candlesticks. Girl, that's sweet. You living it up today.
Hey, I'm at Cousin Kim's house, y'all.
Hey, JV from Jayville.
She don't have to turn that down for the feedback.
Yeah, we hearing you. Tell her we hear.
Yeah, we hearing you. Cousin Kim, you want to turn that down.
Oh, okay. Paulette's in the house.
All right, all the way from London.
Yes,
Hey,
yes, we love our UK family. Hello, family from the UK.
We do.
Ooh, Pat,
Okay.
it seemed like forever since we all been together.
So well, you know what? I think you've been gone.
Yup.
Yep, you've been gone. And so there's the Avon lady ringing the doorbell.
I thought you were gonna say pizza.
Hey, we got it all over Cousin Kim's house. We got the Avon lady. Now, you still hear the feedback?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
No feedback.
Okay, Caitlin, Midwestern
in the house.
Hey, Caitlin, what's going on, girl? That's my Midwestern girl. That's what I'm talking about.
We love the Midwest.
Yes, Michigan in the house. So we got London in the house, Midwest in the house. We got Jacksonville.
That's a far cry, of distance.
It is. Okay. What?
You don't even want to know, but I'm here. Happy Fun Friday to the Fun Friday folks.
Okay, I know you don't want Cousin Kim to start a hashtag because you know she will.
Hey, Cousin Kim. Okay, we got some thunderstorms places, because it's that type of weather. I mean, from this pollen and the thunderstorms, but Pat, you don't look very springy. I thought the colors was bright colors.
Lilac.
Lilac. Oh, well, it kind of looked like pewter from where I'm standing, but hey, it's lilac, folks. So that is a spring color. Okay,
it's lilac.
You are excused. It just, but happy Fun Friday, guys. And that's part of what had happened was because I was trying to look all springy in a pop of color for you guys.
How you gonna call a color you ain't even ready?
I know, and then I'll talk about what I'm wearing.
Well, I am ready now because what I had on
over there. That was pewter stripes. You call it fat pewter. You got on pewter stripes.
Well, but I got on some magenta spring colors, pop of color. But I do.
And your magenta. Okay, you need to let the magenta go. Let the magenta go.
Happy Fun Friday, folks. How y'all doing today? And I did have just fine. What happened was, I had to, but I'm here.
You come to the party with a what happened was moment.
Just greeting the people. How people be? I just want to tell the people that I know this is Fun Friday, but I'm gonna need you to go and watch the replay. Because the one and only Vanessa Riley was at the cafe on yesterday, guys. We were talking about a wager at midnight, and she spilled some tea, and we had a great time talking about this amazing book. So feel free to go back and watch the replay. And y'all, you gotta hear her little segment. It's about 15 seconds where she's talking about the aunties, because y'all know we love the aunties. So I just wanted to put that little plug in for y'all to go and watch the replay, so y'all can hear all about our wager at midnight. That's available now. So I just want to tell y'all that in addition to that, it's National Library Week. And, even I want you to go get this too, because, even though it may be at the library. I don't know, Pat, is it at the library? But if it ain't,
the library used to carry all my books.
It's anytime reading. I'm gonna need y'all to get this book. It is so good. And then speaking of that, and this one kind of matched those spring colors. Y'all look at that sky, the filling station.
I love that cover.
I'm gonna need y'all to get that too.
Cover.
But Pat, before we say what we are wearing today, congratulations are in place, and she kind of playing it down. This book right here, who gets Women's World magazine? Like, who gets a subscription, or who go to the store? Pat, that was our field trip. We supposed to have went to the store. But
I went live. I went live when my book was featured, girl. I went live showing people that women.
So don't get you a copy of Women's World. And Vanessa Riley and A Wager at Midnight is featured. It is featured this week as well.
Get you a copy. I think it's
we gotta tell the people.
Yeah, I went to the store and they still had last week. Yeah, I did, but they still had last week's episode. Last week's when I went to the store, so it was like, oh God, I ain't in that one. so
this week?
Yeah, this week. Yeah.
Guys.
So I'm gonna go to the store
let's show Vanessa some love. When you get your copy, take a picture, tag Vanessa, all of that good stuff. So Vanessa, congratulations, my friend. Congratulations. I just wanted to shout you out for that. And we're gonna let you start because you're looking very springy. What you wearing today?
See, I was confused on what exactly springy was.
See, I think she looks winter with red.
This is tomato. This is cherry tomato. So I was like, is this summer? Is it bright and spring? I don't know. But
how you get winter?
Oh yeah, she looks cute.
How you get winter?
I'm confused. I get a little more when I see red, I think Christmas.
Okay.
And Christmas is in the winter.
Christmas. Pat done skipped over fall and went to Christmas.
See, I have, there's redder reds, but this is a tomato red. This is summery-ish.
Tomato red.
It's a tomato red.
See, Pat, she is Pacific. It's a tomato red. Like I have on magenta.
You between the food and the magenta going down the color chart, y'all a mess.
Well, you look cute, VR. I love it. Pat, what you wearing? Because you done told me that ain't pewter. That's lilac.
It's lilac.
My screen is saying it.
And maybe because I'm not at home. Maybe that's why I got this little light here. I don't know if that's helping. But this is lilac, and this is a fabric that I bought in Chicago, and it was on the scrap table, and I pieced together this pattern.
I love it.
And so today you see that I'm not in my office. I'm lounging here. I just want you to see. I'm lounging here on Cousin Kim's couch, and as you can see, the background here. So I am doing author stuff. So I got my mama and I got my sister helping me do author stuff.
We are family.
That's the best kind of labor.
All my sisters with me. That's what
I felt
like. Pat and Vanessa.
I'm working on a project.
Yesterday was National Siblings Day, I think.
Was it?
National Siblings Day yesterday? And I mean, hey, Wager at Midnight, perfect siblings, perfect.
And JB says I look lilac. So Angela, put on your glasses. I look lilac.
Well, okay, JB got your back. JB said all the way from Florida, it looked like lilac. Okay,
Thank you.
Hey, I mean, who who can I mess with that? Yeah, okay. And then I gotta mess with y'all. It's Antoinette Gates online. The M-I, cricket letter I, humpback I, Mississippi in the house. And the reason, Pat and Vanessa, that I was asking, because I was working. I work every day, but I was working, and y'all, I had to type out the word Mississippi so many times. So of course, y'all know in my mind, I'm spelling it. I'm like M-I, cricket letter I, humpback I. Of course, I'm typing it faster than. But I was just like, I gotta tell the people that when I was working today, I got my Mississippi in. I got my M-I, cricket letter I.
There's an easier way. Because Missouri is a show me state. We was always taught Mississippi got 4 eyes. That's all you do is put them S's in there and make sure you got 4 eyes.
You gotta put them cricket letters and humpbacks in there. We don't have the company. Let me see.
See, you can't even see.
Yeah, she right, 4.
Missouri.
She right. Okay. See, me and VR, we had to count it up. But she right.
Mississippi has 4 eyes. Missouri has
fun.
2.
When you're learning that in kindergarten, that ain't fun. That ain't fun for the cheering. But the cricket letter, humpback, that's fun.
What? Okay. What's the humpback?
Even the people say that's how they learn it.
What's the humpback?
Those are the P's.
The P's.
Those are the P's, girl.
The P's.
If you were the cheerleaders, humpback.
Cricket letter is the
Oh my goodness, girl. Just tell people to spell Mississippi with 4 eyes. Just 4 eyes. You got it. 4 eyes. We got it too.
Are you counting like remember that? You learned how to spell it with the cricket letters and the humpback, or did you just learn the boring way like Pat? The Missouri folks that it just got 4 eyes.
I got many.
But I think what it is the Missouri people, they don't have a song, so that's why they throwing shade to the Mississippi song, because Missouri don't have a song to go with theirs to teach their kids how to spell it. I think that's what it is. But anyway. I mean, I'm a North Carolina person, so I ain't getting in it with the Mississippi, Missouri. But I if I had to speculate, what say the people?
Oh, and we got Tiff all the way from New York.
New
York.
Okay, I feel very musical today, as y'all can see. And Mama Tony from Georgia. Y'all know Georgia be representing. The house. Hey, Mama Tony. Thank y'all for joining us. Of course, y'all know Caitlin all the way from Michigan, even though Caitlin be with, she be with Pat. She that Midwesterner. She be siding with Pat most of the time. So she probably with her on that Mississippi song. Let's see. New York City in the house. We said Mama Tony. Who else we got in the house hanging out with us? And I heard it through the grapevine that Caitlin has started reading A Wager at Midnight.
Yes.
So Caitlin, you have to let me know what you think. As well, guys, have we got a show for you? Okay, now Pat and Vanessa. See, Pat, I feel like before I go into this next segment, I feel like you need to put your glasses on. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, so y'all know. Okay, hold 1 second.
I'm scared.
Angela is always scary.
I just switched glasses.
Oh Lord, we in for it now.
Like,
switch glasses.
Okay, y'all. Okay, and really, y'all, I can't really see because these are like my old ancient glasses with the old prescription. They like the backup to the backup when I can't find my glasses. Y'all, for like a day and a half, I couldn't find my glasses, so I had to rock these. And again, they my old glasses back up to the backup with the old prescription. So y'all know I can't really see. I mean, I can see. But the prescription ain't right. But anyway, so I'm sitting on the couch. And y'all know, old faithful, I'm like, Holy Spirit, I need to find my glasses. Y'all remember that Holy Spirit activate. I feel so musical today. But anyway, so I'm sitting on the couch and I'm like, man, I need my glasses. So I kind of reaching down. They don't spell like in between, but I found them. So bam, these are the for real, which really is time for me to get a new prescription.
Okay, so you need a star. You need a star on your paper because you found your glasses.
I found my glasses, man, folks.
I got black glasses that have been missing for 4 months.
VR, because VR, you remember when you couldn't find your glasses? Y'all, it's real. You know, when you for the glasses wearing folks out there. I mean, we need to come up with a glasses finder. Can we all? Can the Fun Friday
look?
come up with
Like you see, I have a chain, and I lost my black glasses.
I ain't ready for the chain. Even though you make it look cute, I ain't ready for the chain. Even though I guess I need, I ain't ready for the chain. I ain't ready for the chain yet. I just ain't ready. But I may need to get them because y'all know when I don't have my contacts in. Ready. See, what had happened was it's my nearsightedness. Shout out to the nearsighted folks. Y'all know we can see close up. So when I'm reading and I'm working on a computer, my glasses is off my face. That's what it is because I'm nearsighted. But y'all don't let me look out into the atmosphere because y'all know everything else is blurry. Okay.
Well, so we already know that because we know that you park a mile from your house to bring in the groceries. So by the time you get in the house and you look outside, you probably can't see your car. So I get it. I get you.
And so I've been giving my contacts a break. Y'all know I alternate, but so what had happened was I found my glasses. I just want to tell y'all about that I found my glasses and the whole story that went behind it. But anyway, for the glasses wearing or the contact wearing folks, but if you wear your glasses, you can't really, well, I guess you can lose your contacts, but which I got some contact stores too. But anyway, I found my glasses. So I just felt like we all needed to have our glasses on because I find them. But Pat, you haven't really gave us a lost my glasses story because y'all know we were rooting for VR.
Because she got a chain. She got a chain. Why is she gonna lose the glasses if she got a chain?
Look, I got a chain and I still lost my black pair of glasses.
Oh.
Then I lost these, and so I got the chain.
Ooh, that brings me to the discussion.
Let me tell you, I have another pair.
Do you have a backup to the backup? And is your backup like your
old my backup? I broke them, and they were on the chain.
You broke your.
I have some red glasses on the chain, and I'm not going to tell you how I broke them, but I broke them. Okay, and so now my backup to these are broke, and I lost the black.
Well, Pat, we kind of want to know how you broke them. I mean, we just kind of want to know. I feel like that's what had happened was. Don't you, Vanessa? Don't you feel like that's what happened?
I'm going to tell you. You will never guess this at all.
Did you sit on that?
You will never guess how I broke them glasses. Okay, I was minding my own business.
Uh-oh. So you were minding your own business.
And I was talking to the Lord.
Oh.
Cute. VR, you're supposed to cue the music. He was supposed to go. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
I was getting you
start over. I'm gonna start over.
Dang it.
I was minding my own business.
Minding my own business.
I was talking to the Lord.
Talking to the Lord. Dum, dum, dum.
I was down on my knees.
Down on my knees.
Please, baby, please help me find my glasses.
I was praying at church.
Praying at church.
You don't play with church.
I was praying at church. I was down on my knees. And when I got off my knees praying, I heard something go crunch.
It wasn't your knees.
The arm.
That would have been my story.
Yeah, well, the arm came off, but the chain caught the arm. So I do have the chain.
But the chain was still there. So I guess the chain was doing its work, Pat. Girl,
if I heard crunch, those are my knees. They ain't no glasses. Those are my knees saying, what are you think you're doing?
See, but you know what? That was just the devil. The devil was mad because I was talking all about him on my knees.
So he came.
He got you getting up.
But that's okay.
What church you go to if the devil's sitting right there?
Look, I got a new prescription. And when I order my glasses, I'm ordering me another chain.
Hey. So Pat done gave us a solution, which I said I ain't ready for the chain. VR said she ain't ready for the chain either. But that's Pat's solution.
I got a few chains. I just can't find them.
You need a chain on the chain.
On the chain. Yeah, But what say the people for the glasses wearers out there?
You got the chain with the little limb. Are you keeping that as like a memento? Why did you just use the chain that you had? Why did you have to buy a new chain?
Girl, I have chains to go with my glasses. They come in a pack.
Yeah, she got plural.
Oh, they got okay, gotcha.
She got coordinate.
I'm gonna see.
She got multiple chains, so she has to coordinate. So put in the comment section. I'm trying to see these comments, VR. Do these people have backup to the backup to the backup? And is there backup to the backup to the backup? Are there their old glasses, or they just buy multiple pair of glasses at one time? Because y'all know glasses are expensive. I mean, they're for real glasses. You know, that's why we say, you know, that's what we be trying to find them. Because they, you know, whoo, the prices of glasses. Y'all know the price of glasses about like eggs. You know, they done gone up, whether you bougie or not. You know, your glasses, your glasses, you know, you take care, you don't mind. I know I don't mind spending the money on my glasses, one, so I can see. But I remember when I first started wearing glasses, I told that guy, I said, you know what, I gotta look cute. You know, the pretty nerd, you know, we pretty nerds, you know, I gotta look cute in my glasses, and they gotta match, you know. So anyway, y'all get what I'm saying.
VR has a color for every outfit.
I know VR got like the glasses of glasses, you know.
But you know, I think
those are like 3, 4, 5 prescriptions back. So it'll be like, Angela can't see my house.
Now, see, I'm gonna need y'all to get off that. I can see my house. Y'all know, I don't be driving in these unless I have my contacts in. Like if y'all see me out and about and I got these on, well, sometimes. Well, I ain't driving nowhere when I got them on. You know, those are the makeshift. I lost my first reader, so now I have two. Hey, see, there you go. There you go. You have two. You have two. But see, with these prescription ones, you got, I mean, man, you know, you got to send your prescription in. You got, you know, there's a whole bunch of stuff you got to do. But anyway.
Okay. Well, let me just say, my first pair of glasses when I was a kid, but, you know, I broke them. Mama, you hear my confession? I broke them on purpose because I didn't want to wear glasses.
Oh. Well, okay. Now, let's see, Pat. I'm glad you said you didn't want to wear glasses. That's my next question. How long have you been wearing glasses? And was you that person that, you know, I remember I faked the eye exam when I was in middle school because I just wanted to wear glasses. So I really didn't need them. But then, you know, when I got to an adult age, I really did need them. You know, I couldn't fake the exam. But in middle school, I took an eye exam, you know, doing my physical, and I faked it on purpose because I just thought it was so cool to wear glasses. I mean, was that you, Pat, Vanessa, that one? Okay, no.
I don't really need glasses to see. Okay. I mean, I don't need glasses to find my house or find my car outside my house. I
can find my house. See, okay,
y'all know my story. I didn't realize I needed glasses, right? I figured some people are tall, some people are short, some people can see far distances, some people couldn't, right? So I'm standing up in the front of my classroom, and the teacher's like, you need to get your eyes checked. So I'm like, okay, fine. I go get the eyes checked. The optometrist is doing a little, he's calling people over.
You got a lot going on with your eyes, VR. They needed a team.
He called it because apparently, you know, I needed glasses for a long time. A long time. And they're like, how'd you even get through school, girl? How you doing this?
Wow.
Oh,
you're a miracle worker.
There you have it.
I think, I wonder, is it hereditary? Because, you know, on my dad's side, on the people's on my dad's side, like, you know, you be looking at family pictures, like all of them wear glasses. Like they all of them wear glasses. Not so many on my mama's side, but, you know, my sister wear glasses. But anyway, on my dad's side, them people, we all try. It's glasses.
My mama was farsighted. My daddy was nearsighted, so we're screwed.
Huh?
I said my father, my mama was farsighted. My daddy was nearsighted, so we're screwed. We can't see nothing.
Oh, y'all wear glasses. So anyway, that wasn't even one of the hot topics for today, but you know, it was fun talking about glasses and finding your glasses. But Pat and Vanessa, I saw an interesting thing. Do y'all watch Dr. Jen? I watched Dr. Jen.
And I ain't got time to watch TV.
She makes
unless about Finding Your Roots. I do watch that.
Who that?
Well, y'all know
that. Who is Dr. Jen?
This brings me back. Y'all know we be talking about traveling. We be talking about
Dr. Jen? Who?
Dr. Jen, do you remember when COVID first came? Like, she would do the COVID thing. She would be on all the major news stations. She's actually a family doctor. But when COVID came, she really, like,
I just remember Dr.
But on her, I follow her on I follow her on Instagram and Facebook, so she'll do just different topics talking about different things or whatever. And so one of the things that she was talking about is she was like, when you go stay in a hotel, what are 3 things that you do not do or whatever. So I thought about okay,
well, I got a whole
y'all
list.
didn't get this.
I got a whole list.
I sent y'all the post. I sent it to you so you can look at it, because we were gonna talk about it today.
Yeah.
But one of the things she said was, she was like, in a hotel room, when she's traveling, she never walked barefoot.
no.
Y'all know, I was like,
No.
I know that's right, because whether I'm at home or in a hotel room, I ain't walking barefoot anyway.
I need disposable. I need disposable slippers for the hotel room.
Well, yeah, disposable slippers, but Pat, my Old Navy flip flops work just fine. But hey, like Pat, get you some disposables. But I was with her on that. I was like, yeah, my feet not touching the ground. So y'all, we're gonna do the little checklist to see if y'all follow all 3 of these too. And then the second thing she said, Pat, was which we do this too. She was like, she does not put her suitcase on the floor. Like, she'll use the like the little rack thing they have, and she'll put her suitcase on that.
The
so
table,
okay, check,
whatever's up.
And then the third thing she said, for like her toiletries and stuff, she was like, even though she like Lysol down and Clorox and wipe down and all that stuff, she used like either like a paper towel or something, and then she put her toiletries on top of the paper towel. So I was like, okay. I said, I can understand these 3 things. What about you guys when you travel? Are there things that you don't do, or when you get there, like you do, are you Lysing down the bed and all that, Lysoling down the bed? What are some of the things you do, Pat and Vanessa?
You check for bed bugs. That's number 1. You check for bed bugs. And I spray down everything: the toilet handle, the microwave, the door handle.
Phone, even though nobody uses the in-house hotel phone.
Right. And nobody, and when I say nobody ever, especially after today's show, should ever use their complimentary glasses. Nobody. And if you don't know why, years ago, when I was working at the TV station. No.
Pat, did you watch that documentary? So years ago, I watched that documentary and I was traumatized.
Well, I just know Pat, this was a long time ago, but they did a story where maids are timed, and if your towel doesn't look used, they'll use that towel to clean the glass. That's why I never use their glasses. And when I leave, even if there's clean towels, I'll put them on the floor because I want them to change those towels for the next people. Yeah. I never use those glasses. And never leave out my toothbrush. As a matter of fact, when we go for the day, we pack all our toiletries in our suitcase. We don't leave anything out. Nothing. I don't play.
Okay. VR, what say ye? What you do?
Well, first, I'm still traumatized, but that they would even think, oh, I'm just gonna wash the glasses. Like, they don't have a service. You just they just go wash the glasses with any old towel that's hanging out. You don't know. Like, I actually, I was one time we were staying near the airport. We were in New York, and we had to change brooms, or they had to bring up sheets because the sheets were filthy.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
And that's like so many levels of scuzziness. There's like you ain't comfortable at all. So we like slept with our clothes on, and even though they brought,
I remember you telling me that. Yeah,
if you can't tell that that's dirty, right, and you just made the bed up, I'm sorry.
Right.
That's just scuzzy. So it's like I wipe down everything, even things I don't touch. I wipe down services that I know my phone will be sitting on because you're sitting on chargers and things like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Rhonda travels with traveling sheets, which that's another level, which might be necessary.
Hey, that's next level right there.
Well, now when I get in the bed, I don't like the top cover. I don't put it up to my mouth. I'll fold it back, and I will freeze to death from here up. But I don't want the top cover touching my mouth because they don't clean it. Yeah. I wouldn't use that either, JB. Yeah. And unfortunately, as authors, and when we go to book events, we travel so much. But I mean, that's just stuff you have to do.
JB's flying first class because she checking everything. How you getting a Kirk through TSA, JB? I want to know your secrets. I want to know your secrets. I've seen your purse. I've seen your purse. I'm very impressed with the content of the purse. But how you getting a Kirk? How you getting a Kirk through? I just want to know.
It's a mini traveling fair.
Okay,
I'm sure.
now we found out that JB is AKA like VR. Y'all know, like if you traveling and VR is in the midst, they got everything. So if you need something, we know now, go to JB. More than likely she have it. If you need something and VR is there, go to VR because they gonna have it. They gonna have just about everything you need. See, look at VR.
Like this is, I was looking for something else and I found the emergency sewing kit I got in London, and it's just the cutest thing, right? So it's like, and so this is like, I travel with that because you never know when you might have to put a button back on or something like that.
But you know what? Another thing you can do is always put a safety pin in the hem of your jacket or in the hem of your dress or in the hem of your skirt. I always keep a safety pin so that if you do lose a button and you can, safety pin it. And that's just coming from the cleaners. And I have so many safety pins, but I always try to keep one in the hem of my jacket, in the hem of my dress, my skirt. So,
okay. Clarification. She ain't taking the whole machine. She's just bringing the cups. Gotcha, girl. Because I was like, I need to know the name of that luggage.
But do you trust their water? But do you trust their water that's coming out of the machine?
No, bottled water. So you when you do that, because I've used the in-house machines, but I have trust those K cups, which now I'm like, okay, that's wrong. But I use bottled water. I'm not
a coffee drinker, so I don't know how that goes.
I figured the bottled water was real stuff, but maybe not.
JB is teaching us things today. Thank you.
Yeah,
she the bomb.
And y'all, Mama Tony said that she carry. See. Okay, see now I know Pat and JB have the safety pins because y'all, I will need a safety.
Girl, you better put a safety pin in your
Mama Tony said she carry oversized towels to lay on and to cover up with. Okay, Mama Tony. I like that.
Safety pins.
VR got all the stuff with her stuff.
Hey, this is a good little thing.
You see now, Mama Tony must drive everywhere. Because you carry an oversized towel. But you know what? I take the towels from the bathroom. I'll take one and put it actually on the chair. When I sit at the desk, I don't want my clothes. I don't want my pajamas, I don't want anything touching that surface. So it's automatically, I take a towel.
It's like, why do we travel? Why do we travel? No, we don't trust nothing.
We're sharing tips. We're sharing travel tips.
We're peculiar too. We're bougie travelers.
Travel tips.
Yes. Because it's like,
and JB says she get her own water. She get her own water.
So hey, because you don't know, you can't trust anything. You gotta,
Who knew that today would be the Travelers' Day of Fun Friday? But speaking of traveling, I need you to get a wage at midnight. I need you to get it. I need you to leave a review if you haven't. The other book that's hot off the press is The Filling Station, and then of course Day of Salvation. They all came out in the month of March.
In March.
I'm busy reading month.
I'm gonna need you to tell a friend to tell a friend to get these 3 books.
Tell a friend.
But Pat and Vanessa, that's our show today. We don't told the people, we don't told the people how to travel, what not to do, what to do, and we don't told them about spring colors and what we rocking today, all that good stuff.
We love y'all. Come on back sometime. You over there.
I hope so, but we y'all next time.